So my name is Stephanie Jagger, and I run a company called Birdstring Coaching. And I've just been through the process with Helen at Author Bridge Media of writing a book. And my vision for the book is really to empower women in particular to go through a process of their own self-discovery and discover what they're capable of by telling my story and what I was capable of and am capable of. And I would 100% recommend working with Helen. I think when I started the process, I didn't really even have, it was just a crumbly kind of vision for what I wanted to do, and I think the power of what Helen and Author Bridge Media does is to pull those strands out and help create a vision and help really crystallize the story I wanted to tell and the story that was inside of me. And so 100% I would recommend working with Helen and her team. My transformation, I think there's been two things, and I think it's been such a lovely process because it in some ways has kind of mirrored what I wanted to, the story that I wanted to tell. But I think my transformation through the process has first and foremost being really solidifying and realizing what I'm capable of. And I remember at the end of the first draft, I remember turning to my husband and saying, I've been underestimating myself for years, and working with Helen and really moving through and telling this story has realized that I've got to stop doing that. And so that's been a gift in and of itself. I think the other thing and the other part of the transformation is just recrystallizing through telling the story and my own journey is my ability to endure and keep going and keep writing and keep polishing and keep marching along. And obviously Helen was help with that, but I think that's been such a nice journey to go through as I've been writing. One other thing that I found as I was moving through the process was, it's one thing to go writing a memoir, it's one thing to go back and kind of sit through the experiences again and try and remember them and crystallize the details, but then to have to also ask yourself, what did that all mean? In my mind, I feel like if the book does well, if it gets published, if it's a bestseller, or if it just sits on my coffee table, just that process alone of really coming to a better and clearer understanding of what did my own journey mean for me has been worth the effort and worth the time and the investment with Helen and her team. So those three things: don't underestimate me, and the ability to endure and really crystallize the learning from the journey that I took in self-discovery and empowerment has been a fabulous experience. Well, I think the deeper that I know myself, the deeper that I understand the lessons that I've gone through and that I've learned, the more I can share with my clients. And so for me, coming from a coaching background, the more that I can really understand about the human experience, which obviously starts with myself and my own story and my own journeys, the better I can serve others. And so it's really, I think, deepened my knowledge, deepened my understanding of myself. I think secured a more signature, more authentic presence in what I can offer to my clients. And of course, I think one of the best things is it's helped my ability as a storyteller, which as a coach I think is one of the key skills to have, and so I'm absolutely grateful for that.